Hello and welcome everyone. I'm super excited to be here. This is the exciting and awesome video for the Get Paid to Speak 6 series live workshops for 2025. Whoop, whoop. Yes. Okay. Without further ado, let's get started. Hello, my name is Cook Hunt, and I am aka the LinkedIn cheerleader. I'm a LinkedIn coach, author, speaker, and trainer. Whoop, whoop. Yes, I love all things LinkedIn. So you are welcome, first of all, and you are definitely invited to join the Get Paid to Speak live 6 workshop series. I say 6 because there are actually 6 workshops, which is different from the original Get Paid to Speak workshop, either the live one from last year or the virtual one from last year as well. The 6 live workshops build upon those 2 workshops, but it is indeed take the learning further. So the 6 live workshops is for new speakers between 1 and 3 years, those people that want to go from speaker to paid speaker. So you're in the right place if you're early in your speaking career. And I've got lots of fabulous insights and information to share with you, and of course, a wonderful invitation. So let's get cracking. So, are you someone that has folks just reaching out to you to ask you to speak on the regular? Are they inviting you to speak on podcasts, their panels, their masterclasses, their live or virtual events? Are people just reaching out to you and asking you to speak about your particular expertise, your journey, your story, and how you've overcome a particular challenge? Is that you? I bet it is you. That's why you're here. How about this? Are you unclear? Are you unclear as to how to build a profitable speaker brand? Right? You know you've got the goods. You're an expert. People are inviting you to speak all the time, but you're not getting paid to speak. Let's face it, that's why we're here. You want to get paid to speak, right? But in order to get paid to speak, you've got to build a profitable speaker brand. And that's what we're going to talk about in this session. But first, let me introduce myself. I am Akua Kant. I am a LinkedIn coach. But first, I started my LinkedIn journey like you out there. And it started with frustration, with sadness, with overwhelm, with just not knowing what to post and how to navigate LinkedIn. I know I feel that pain. I've been there, I've done that. One of the biggest things that I found when I was in this, spiral of, hardship with LinkedIn was my mindset was really not positive. It was negative. It felt like LinkedIn was a chore. It felt like posting was, wizardry. It felt like, I just couldn't get the traction or the results that I desired, right? But once I actually changed my mindset and actually did some learning and further work, I actually found that LinkedIn became so much more easier because it was like an opportunity. It was something that I learned to love and enjoy. So let me just share a bit about my background. So I am a LinkedIn top voice for career advice and job search. I'm super excited to be a finalist in the Rising Star category SME for the Great British Business Women Awards 2025. Yes. I have had a corporate life. So I used to be a senior project manager and IT service manager doing digital transformation for HM Treasury and the Cabinet Office. And finally, I love American politics. I aligned myself to the Democrats. And in 2008, I was an intern working in DC, working for a non-partisan voting rights organization, helping to educate college students. Long story short, I got involved with DC Vote. I went to the DNC in 2008, and I was there. Yes, that picture shows me in the 80,000 strong football stadium where Obama accepted the nomination. It was a massive party. It was a moment in history, and I was there. So now I'm just going to share 5 principles to becoming a paid speaker. You're at the stage where you're speaking and you're not getting paid, but there are a couple of things that is going to really help you to actually start that journey and that pathway. So, number one is your speaker mindset. So, you've got to believe that you're an expert and that you should be paid. And what I find quite often in the early parts of speaking career, 1 to 3 years, is that there is sometimes a lack of confidence or a lack of clarity about why you should be paid to speak, why you're an expert, and why that actually you should actually need to ask to be paid to speak. Being a speaker, paid speaker, actually, means that you see that speaking is a business, and part of that is doing business type activities, which would be marketing, sales, promotion, and asking to talk about the money, right? So that's your speaker mindset. So number two, developing a tried and tested talk. So if you're early in your speaker career, one of the things that will really help you to get booked and paid is to have a clear area of expertise and to develop a talk. So it could be a talk about your journey and your story. It could be talk about your unique mechanism or way of working with customers and clients. It could be about your field, your expertise, and it could be a keynote talk. Whatever it is, you need to develop it, practice it, and make sure that it is honed. And what I mean by this is that you need to be able to for it to be repeatable and for you to be able to scale it up or down depending on the audience and who has booked you. And so what you might want to do is actually invest in getting someone to support you to do that. So I should say here that Toastmasters does not really offer this service. It helps you to craft your own speeches and get feedback, but you might want to invest in other particular services around people that will help you to craft a message or craft a keynote or a signature talk. So 2 people that I can recommend, one that I've actually used myself. So the first one is Nick Demos. So Nick Demos is that's Demos, and that he is a wonderful speaker coach and storyteller, and he actually helped me to craft my signature LinkedIn talk. The other recommendation is Ify Thomas. She is also an amazing speaker, coach, and motivational speaker. And she can also help you to craft a message and help you to really get in the zone of having a talk that is really engaging, that is impactful, and that will get you booked and paid. So number 3 is testimonials. Everyone loves to receive testimonials, but also the people that you want to book and hire you want to know that other people have taken a risk, have given you good feedback, and that you are a sure bet. Number four, optimize speaker profile. So it's really important that you build a profitable speaker brand, and part of that is making sure that your profile is optimized. So what do I mean by this? I mean that you have speaker in your headline, your profile talks about you being a speaker, it shares your area of expertise, and demonstrates that you're a speaker in the content that you share. Now, it doesn't mean that you only have to share, doesn't mean that you only have to share speaker content, but it does mean that you do spend some time with the content that you share, sharing that you are a speaker, inviting people to find out more. And number five, obviously my favorite, promotion and building that profitable speaker brand. So as I was just saying about the profile, uh, the speaker brand is about the profile. It's about if you have a website or other social that they're all up to date, they're all attractive and engaging, and they're helping to send that message that you are a paid speaker, a paid expert, and someone that should be getting booked. So, just a bit of inspiration. You might think that, speaking or coaching and things of that nature is quite a saturated industry, but actually it's still a massive market, right? So in 2020, the US motivational speaking industry was worth about 1.9 billion. I mean, that's incredible. So that just shows that it's really worth actually doing the work and ensuring that you build that profitable speaker brand. So, what is the Get Paid to Speak movement about? The Get Paid to Speak movement is about diverse speakers. It's about people who feel called and compelled to do good, to be social justice advocates, who are diverse speakers, who are creatives, entrepreneurs, professionals, but people that ultimately want to be the change that you want to see. You're not just thinking about it, you're actually speaking about it, and you're actually making a difference, and you are working on the important issues of our day, climate change, diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, neurodiversity, whatever it is that is your passion, helping young people, helping old people, helping us all to learn to trust one another, to work together, to be more productive, to use technology. But the main thing here is you're someone who is a disruptor and a change maker. Now, here are three amazing things that I know about you. So, number one, you're not sure if you should be paid to speak. This is quite common in the 1 to 3 years of the early speaking career. You're just getting yourself off the ground, and your confidence might not be high, even though you are getting people requesting for you to speak in various places, podcasts, panels, uh, webinars, etc. But you question if you should be paid to speak. Now, this is a problem because if you don't have confidence, then you're not going to be able to attract people that want to book you. And also, it just means that people will take advantage of you. What do we mean by this? So, I mean that essentially, if you have been speaking at an organization and they have been, coming to you for a number of years, and you've not yet once asked them, do they have a budget? Then that is you being unconfident that you should be paid to speak. It's your duty as a speaker to actually say, do you have a budget, and to have that conversation confidently, and be able to for them to know that you are a paid speaker. And one of the things that you will not be told from anyone who books you as a free speaker is they will never ask you, do you have fees? They will just assume that you are a free speaker or you're doing it because you're happy to not be paid. If you do not have that conversation, they cannot not know that you are actually a paid speaker. Number two, you're focused on doing good and not getting paid. Now, this is a big one that I often hear, and see, especially in the speaker community that I'm building, and people who are passionate about doing good. But doing good does not mean that you should not be paid. In fact, I would argue that you can do your best good when you are paid, because then you can spread that wealth and abundance to the people that you want to help, to serve, and make a bigger and greater impact. So really need to get of that mindset that doing good means I can't be paid, and that is false. The third thing is you feel icky about um asking to be paid. And just as I said before, if you are or have spoken for free for quite some time, you will be on the free speakers list. And until that day you actually say, what's the budget, that that will never change. So you've got to feel confident in speaking about the money, asking to be paid, and knowing what your budget, not what your budget is, sorry, what your fees are. So how can you attract paid speaker opportunities? What is the secret weapon? So you might think that it is about having a massive following. You might think it's about being some kind of influencer. You might think it's about having been on TV or having had press or PR. And those are all good and helpful things to help you to be a paid speaker. But those things are not the actual thing that you need. Are you ready for the reveal? Yes, you need to ensure that you have built a profitable speaker brand, but also you need to have the right paid speaker mindset. And the paid speaker mindset is about taking those intentional and consistent actions around building a profitable speaker brand, and the mindset about being a paid speaker, and also about being able to talk about the money. So, you are, of course, invited to join the Get Paid to Speak live workshop series. There are 6 workshops in this series, and we are going to be rolling from February to July. There is going to be a pay-to-go system or an all passes pass. So that means you pay for all of the 6 workshops and you get a special bonus, or you pay as you go, which means you can pay every time that you come to a workshop. Now, this is really exciting. If you attend 5 out of 6 of the workshops live, you'll get the Get Paid to Speak live workshop series certificate. And if you do not, then unfortunately you will not. So please do try your best to attend live. All the sessions will be recorded, all the workshops will be recorded, so you can either come live or on replay. But if you come live, then you get that bonus certificate. So, just to share with you 2 amazing opportunities to become a paid speaker in 2025. Number one, join the free networking session on the 23rd of January. You can meet other like-minded speakers and learn more about the community. And number two, I've got an amazing extravaganza of an event, and we are doing a speaker vision boarding experience. It's not your typical vision boarding session. It takes inspiration from vision boarding, but it's more going to be really about us understanding our goals, what actions we need to take, and also inviting you into the Get Paid to Speak communities. Now, just to share a little story before we close. So, last year I actually applied to do a TEDx, and I was unsuccessful. And that was disappointing, but it helped me to really think about and crystallize what were my speaker goals. And it made me realize that I needed to actually invest time and effort into crafting a signature talk. It made me realize that I needed to actually spend time on really building up my speaker brand and being intentional about that. And it also made me realize that there are so many people out there who are experts and who are not getting paid to speak. And actually, there is a real need for us to all level up and to create profitable speaker brands so that we can do more good, we can get paid, and also change the world. If this sounds like you, please do get in touch and book a call or message me so we can talk more about if the Get Paid to Speak virtual series is for you, or if you may be more suitable for the Get Paid to Speak Leadership Accelerator program, which is a 6 month program for experienced speakers who are looking to really elevate and build that profitable speaker brand. So, of course, be bold, be brave, be marvelous, back yourself, and of course, be your number one cheerleader. All right, take care and be well.